Hey y'all, Rip1Outdoors here. Hey y'all, we're on a lunch break ride. It's about 72 degrees, something like that. It's really nice and warm. I got a long sleeve shirt on, but honestly, I'm thinking about stopping up here and rolling them up. And I know there's some of you probably wish you had warm enough where you could wear a long sleeve shirt. Hopefully it'll warm up quick for y'all soon. Y'all get out. I want to tell you just a little bit, do a little history of who is Rip1Outdoors. Who is Rip1Outdoors? Well, as far as what I do for a living, I work for a very large steel company in the United States, Commercial Metals Corporation, one of the finest companies I've ever worked for, and I plan on retiring working with them, but I'm not retiring right just yet. But I enjoy working for the company, and I enjoy seeing the way they treat us and they treat our employees, all their employees. They're worldwide. They have several different steel mills around. We're based out of Fort Worth, Texas. But CMC, I've been with them for 21 years now. Before that, I was working with a little startup company making small arms ammunition. We had a Navy contract that we were doing for the U.S. Navy, developing a lightweight 5.56 ammunition for the M16, the M4 carbine, and the M249 saw rifles. It's highly used in the military today. But I worked with them for a few years, and that contract just kind of fizzled out. I went up to Minden, Louisiana, and worked in an Army ammunition plant up there for about a year. We was setting up a little plant up there. With that same company, I went to the Middle East, to Jordan 3 times. And we met with the Ministry of Defense over there, working with them some. So I've been around. And I always call myself a jack of all and master of none. But with the ammunition company, I was the quality manager in charge of testing. So I'm the one that pulled the trigger most of the time, or did all the tests, kept up with all the ballistics and everything. Worked in construction for several years. Started out in construction. It was family business. And what's happening here, this Mustang having some problems. I ain't never seen a car I had to pass, but that's what I'm gonna do. He must be having some problems. Doing all right, bud? He said that was bad. A bicycle had to pass a car. Well, I'm gonna watch out for him. If there's any way I can help him, I'll turn around and go back. In the years of 87 through 89, I was a police officer here in Picayune. I worked on the streets, patrol officer. So that pretty much covers my job. I mean, I don't know what else much I can tell, but that y'all would be interested in. always tried to have some kind of hobbies. Love the I'm not gonna mess with that truck. I'm gonna turn around and go back this way. But I always like to mess with the remote control things, the airplanes, the cars, the quadcopters. I fly freestyle quadcopters. And if y'all haven't seen any of my videos, look on my channel under FPV quadcopter, and I got a lot of videos on there. Welcome to check out them. And Christmas trees out already. They probably look at me and say, why is that guy right along there talking to himself? Yep, right along here talking to myself. FedEx. Speaking of FedEx, we got a FedEx package coming. They saying it's gonna deliver Sunday. And guess what that is? My brother, he's bought a Magicycle Cruiser. Mickey, the oldest one. He's the one that owns the what do you call that thing? Well, I'll think of it in a minute. I told y'all on other videos, but it's the Townie Go. But we got that coming in, and I told him, I said, well, I've never done any videos as far as opening a box, unboxing, and assembly and test ride. I've never done that before, so he's agreed to let's do that, and we're gonna try to film everything. It'd be my first, I guess, so-called review. I mean, what kind of review is it gonna be? Because I've owned one since June. I mean, I've told y'all how many times I love it. I don't know what else to do, but we still gonna do a review on it, just for the sake of doing it. We're gonna kick it up just a little bit of a notch here. Got us a cruising speed of 17.8 miles per hour. If you look off out in the windows in the cabin to your right, that's Interstate 59. That thing's comes out of New Orleans and then heading up through the Mississippi. It'll cross the Mississippi line up there just north of Meridian, goes into western Alabama. Let's take a ride up in the Crosby Arboretum here, y'all. Why? Because I like to go up in here. This is my kind of place here. It's the woods. It's the woods. But I'm not going to get into all the reasons why I bought. I mean, I've bored y'all to death on that enough. But Mickey, he got to riding my he rode my bike a couple of times, and he really liked it. I think Mickey is like me in a way that he wished that Magicycle would redesign this bike, this Magicycle Cruiser. They already have one that's a step over. Why don't you make a step through, a true step through Magicycle Cruiser? Because he's over 70 now, and it would be very convenient for him to step through one. But yet he's still able to step over one. So I'm not slacking him on that. But I'm just saying, why don't they have a step through? And I'm sure other companies do, but I'm talking about Magicycle. And I think it has something to do with integrating the batteries in the down tubes, or whatever you call that thing. And I see some companies are starting to do that, and they can create a true step through. Well, this is not a true step through. This is a mid step, what they call a mid step. Well, you know what a mid step is? I'll tell you what a mid step is. A mid step will lay you over in the gravel. That's what it'll do. Mid step? No, ain't no such thing as a mid step. Yeah, if you take that bottle carrier, water bottle carrier off of there, you can probably step through it if you watch what you're doing. But with that water bottle thing on there, it's not a step through. It's not a mid step through. It's not a step through. It's a step over for me. And somebody have a hard time proving me otherwise. But we see bike companies. Hey, how long have e-bikes been out? I mean, a couple years or so. You see new companies come out, and then, you know, they starting to make some changes in their designs and things like that. Now, as far as, I like this bike. I like the Magicycle Cruiser because it's a big bike. And it's a heavy bike. Big, heavy. And it sets up high. It's got me setting up high. Now, I'm going to tell you something, y'all. Y'all know what I'm fixing to say. This thing will turn some heads when you're riding through parking lots and when you're riding down the street with it. Everybody wants to know what that is. Where did they get them some of that? That's right. I'm thankful that I have this one. And is this going to be the only one that I ever have? No, sir. No, sir. We're going to own another one here before too long. Maybe right after the first of the year. We're going to buy us another one. You remember on the Christmas video that I did about the Christmas list, y'all remember what my Christmas wish was? I'm gonna buy an excuse, or maybe a reason, for my Christmas wish to come true. If you don't know what that is, you'll have to watch that that video to see. Y'all, we're here at a stop sign here. We're gonna shut her down, and we'll catch y'all on another one. And hey, hit that like and subscribe if you liked watching our channel, and we appreciate y'all's support. We got affiliate links down there, and if you want to buy one of these motorcycle cruisers like this, we got a link in there and a coupon code that you can save $100 on. So consider that, and plus it will benefit our channel. It will help support my channel. We'll catch y'all on the flip-flop.